Hello and welcome. Today I'll be joining a standard daily event with this Abzan list, and it's based around the card Collective Company. If you're not sure what that does, it's 3 and a green for an instant. You can look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and you get to put 2 creatures that cost 3 or less into play, and the rest on the bottom of your library. So this card's getting pretty popular right now. A lot of decks are playing it. Also modern people are doing it in Abzan decks, and it's coming up a lot in standard, and I'm going to try my hand at it. And what I'm going to do is the only misses are my lands, these 4 Siege Rhinos, and the Collective Companies. Everything else in the deck and the sideboard misses. One of the problems I see with the Collective Company decks is that they'll sideboard things like, real sideboard cards like Glare of Heresy, or Negate, or other counter spells. And things that are, they're good cards, but they make your Collective Company worse. Your Collective Companies worse. So I'm trying to build a list that only has hits besides those cards I mentioned, and so that after you sideboard, you still bring in cards that are better in the matchup, but they can still hit them with Collective Company. So we'll see how that goes and see if that works out. So for the main deck, we have 3 Elvish Mystics. Most Abzan decks don't play them, at least like aggro, which will work on the aggro end. But it's nice because we're only playing 23 lands, so it helps us get to a Collective Company into Siege Rhino. 2 Warden in the first tree. They're not that impressive. I usually have a lot to do with my mana, so they're not that important, but they're still good. We have the 4 Den Protectors and the 4 Death Mist Raptors to help grind out our opponent. So, like, because we don't have a high curve, we don't have anything big to get into, like Wingmate Rock or Asbem Charms into other cards, or like Elspeth. This allows us to do things with our mana in the late game, where we can Den Protector back spells, like Collective Company, or just like Siege Rhino, and get back Death Mist Raptor. So in this deck, the curve's really low. There's a lot to do with the mana in the late game, while these cards are just fine early. And then, obviously, Den Protector's not the best hit off Collective Company, but it's still a card. You can still have a 2/1. Then 4 Death Dealers, 4 Fleeceman Lions, 2 Brahmazes. They're really good against red, and red's really popular right now. Since we're not playing any spot removal, I'm playing Merciless Executioner. Turns out it's pretty good. It's not the worst. You can set up scenarios where you can get rid of like their best creature. They only have 1, or like either a couple of the creatures that are like the same power level. So you can hit Merciless Executioner off the company and get rid of their blocker. Or against dragons, it kills their Ojutai or Solomgar, so it's really powerful. Deathmist Raptor, then Anafenzas. They're good against other Deathmist Raptor decks, because when they die, they don't come back. And then the 4 Siege Rhinos and the 4 Collective Companies. Then we have your general Abzan mana base with Sensitive Citadels, Mana Confluences, a little bit more than like other decks, just because we want to be able to cast our spells. Like we have a green, double white, and black everywhere. Then the caves, some forests, some plains, some windswept heaths, some Temple of Maladies, Painlands, and Urborg. So that's the main deck. In the sideboard, we have 2 Arishan Clerics. They're good against red, getting you some life and allow you to block. Bramaz, also good against other small creature decks. 4 Brain Maggots. We're not playing Thoughtseize, so this is the next best option against control decks is Brain Maggot. The 4th Executioner. 2 Mr. Pains is also good against weenie decks. And it's also good against, like, you can like set up a turn where, if you're lucky, you go into combat, or they attack you, you company, get a Mr. Pain, you shrink their guys, and get great blocks. 3 Hornet's Nests also for creature decks, and then 2 Reclamation Sages as needed. So a lot of these, they're creatures, but they also have spell-like effects. So we're going to try this out, and hopefully it works. Welcome to round 1. We're on the draw. Our opponent mulliganed. Our hand's unexciting, as 4 lands, a Siege Rhino, Executioner, and a Den Protector. But I think we can keep it. We have 2 Skylands to help us find more action. And we can Executioner on turn 3, Siege Rhino on turn 4, if you draw the right lands. Let's see what we're up against. We're just going to leave with a Skyland, look for action. Okay, Temple Abandoned, so probably like red-green aggro or dragons. Okay, that's a good draw. We actually want this, I think. With this, we can definitely go turn 3 Anafenza into a Siege Rhino. Yeah, we're going to keep it because of that. I mean, we have no play next turn, but it lines up turn 3 and turn 4 very well. Alright, our opponent played and used the Wooded Foothills. Could be on mono red. Okay, he's on mono red, so that might be a misplay. Yep, I think we're just going to go for a tap land here. Brahmans is good, but the way we played our lands, we probably if we played Citadel, we could have played Brahmans next turn, which would have been really good. Alright, so attack for 2. No Rally Master. Okay. So this is why you need a Minister of Pain to kill all their creatures. Obviously, Executioner's not that good against them. But we do get a turn 4 Siege Rhino. Block one of his goblins here. You could have like a removal spell for our Anafenza. He did play a land. Yeah, he has Stoke. Okay. So he attacks for 3. Is he attacking for 6, or is he just going to try to target's command? That's pretty good. I mean, Rhinos are the best follow-up. Yep. So we end up at 10 after this. He only has 1 card in hand, so there's a chance it could be okay. I think we're just going to play like a face-down Den Protector. So going to 5, it could just be dead. Oh, I mean, we're going to 6, so we're not dead yet. Urborg's not a bad draw. Let's see, allows us to, we're taking 1, we still play 2 spells this turn, I think that's fine. So we're going to 5. So he could just have 2 burn spells to kill us. We'll cast this face down. Let's say go. Don't want to go to 4 because Stoke just kills us. Obviously, any 2 removal spells kills us. Or Stoke and 1 goblin. Yeah, so we're dead. Our opponent had a really good draw. And we had a very lackluster draw, to say the least. This card being totally dead. So after sideboard, we want these Mr. Pains, we want Hornet Nests, we want Clerics, and we want Brahmas. We don't want any of these Executioners. Also, Den Protectors are, they're not that great. Let's kind of Anafenza. And we'll try this out. I think we'll definitely go up a lot after sideboard against them, but we'll see. I actually haven't played against it yet, which is weird because usually you see it everywhere on Magic Online. I just haven't seen it yet. We're going to play first. We do have turn 3 Brahmas, and we have a Scry land. I'm going to try it, because we have turn 4 Collective Company. And that might be able to be enough to get us back into this game. So we'll play a Scry land. Put that on the bottom. It's very odd. We only have 23 lands. We definitely could have mulliganed this, but it's not the worst case scenario. Alright, so our opponent has a Zergo. Alright, we drew our best, just drew a 2-drop, which was amazing. So get a basic Plains. Say go. The next turn we get play Brahmas, we'll go down to 18 from the Mana Confluence. Next turn, then the turn after that we get play Urborg, so there's no more damage. Do you have like a Roast or something? Yep, or a Lightning Strike, okay. Alright, so here comes Brahmas. It's really good against mono red. Be able to like attack and have Vigilance so it can block and then making more creatures to block. Could have a Roast here. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, he has Stoke. So he's pretty much having the perfect draw. So we're just going to play Urborg and pass. So we've drawn a lot of lands. Only drawn 3 spells. Our opponent has drawn 3 Mana Confluence. He only has 2 cards in his hand, so if this company hits, we're in good shape. So before blockers. Oh, he's pumping this right now. Okay, cool. So if we get like a Mr. Pain or anything to block this, we've got him pretty good. Just really want to hit twice. That's the goal. Yeah, that's fine. Can't complain about that. So we're gonna block his Streaker and his Zergo. So we take 2. Oh, he also didn't miss. He messed up. He clicked through declaring order of blockers and just let me get the token. So player tap land, and hopefully this Bermaz can carry us for a little bit until we draw more action. He only has 1 card in hand, and we are attacking him down to 9. So if he doesn't immediately have the Stoke, we're in good shape. Kind of just looking to draw spells, obviously. Or, you know, he can just concede. Okay, we would have drawn company into, oh, like anything we wanted. Maybe like Minister and Cleric to kill these and gain 3 life. That seems good. Yeah, so Collected Company is obviously an insane card. We're going to draw. Nothing I want to change. Alright, we have turn 2 Fleeceman Lion, and nothing after that, but I think we can keep this. Skylands are our friend. Our opponent played a Swift Spear. Okay, Cleric is good. So actually don't want that. Even though it's a creature, I mean, I guess we could have played on this on turn 2, turn 3, play the Elf and the Cleric. Double Swift Spear, okay. He's just gonna looking for a burn spell, maybe, just like Wild Slash us, get us. Oh, he's just casting Lightning Shrieker, okay. So we play the Cleric, we can block here. We play this, and we just like, I think I'm gonna play the Cleric first. So we have the 4th land, so we're company in 2 turns. If you waste removal spell on this, I guess I'm okay with that. Otherwise, we gotta block his Berserker. Dragon Fodder, okay, that's pretty good. Let's see, is he gonna Stoke? Nope, just Alright. Oh, he is gonna Stoke. Okay, so he has no cards in hand. So we're taking 6, but he has nothing, so alright. Okay, so we just drew a Cleric, which is amazing, so we're just gonna play that actually. And say go. I think we're gonna block a Berserker here. Oh, he drew a Roast off the top. That's pretty insane. Okay, so hopefully these Collective Companies get us good cards. So we're gonna take 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to 8s. Minister of Pain would be amazing, obviously. So we'll just say go. That's what we really want to hit. So if he pumps all in before blockers again. Nope. So we'll go ahead and cast the company. He can't Stoke, which is nice. Okay, so that's put 2 Rhinos on the bottom, which isn't good. We're gonna exploit our Elvish Mystic here. Alright. I'm gonna block here. Let's see if he has anything. Nope. Okay, so alright, ooh, we're in good shape. Just gonna play Temple, put any kind of misses on the bottom, we're gonna keep that on top. We'll say go. And we're at 8, so we're not looking too bad. No attack, so he doesn't have anything, I assume. Company again. Get an Offenza and Fleece Mane. Put another Rhino to the bottom. I think we're gonna attack here with our 2 guys. So it's 8, and next turn it can be 9 or more. I could play Fleeceman Lion and then take 1 for Mana Confluence to play Company, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pass. So no burn spell on the turn means we probably won this game. I mean, we did draw like 3 of our very important sideboard cards against him. We went Cleric and the Company, which had the Minister. But that's why we play him, so we draw him. Our opponent conceded. Awesome. Woo! We'll beat mono red. We beat the enemy. So let's see what we would have hit. 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably would hit the Fleeceman line, Deathness Raptors. Yeah, so he was super dead. Alright, well, so far so good. We started off the daily with a win. Welcome back from round 2. We're on the draw again. And our opponent mulligan once. And we're going to keep. We have a turn 2 Death Dealer into Raptor or Executioner. So we can definitely keep this. See if our opponent is happy with their 6 or not. Nope, they went to 5. Okay. Let's see what we're up against. Mystic Monasteries, maybe Jeskai tokens? We got some cards on the board for them. We drew a Den Protector, will be good later, obviously. And I'll be good sooner. Okay, I'll keep the company on top. I'm just going to play a Forest. Does he have like a... Just fetching now? Okay. You might have a Raise the Alarm, or an Anticipate, or you know, Lightning Strike for our Death Dealer, or nothing. Okay. Plays an Island. Plays an Ascendancy. Or just plays Realm Master, okay. So it's like just... It could still be tokens. We're just going to execute this. And I guess we can attack for 2. Play our Executioner. It's obviously coming out after sideboard because they're going to have tons of token makers, and it's going to be terrible. Sacrifice this, we'll sacrifice Realm Master. We'll attack. Alright. Ooh, Dragon, okay. We're going to attack. If you like, he definitely can't block because we can just pump, regenerate. And we'll say go. So it's like some Jeskai aggro tempo deck, not tokens. So Executioner could be fine here. We'll go 16. Alright, Soulfire Grandmaster it is. So an Eternal fetch up of Plains. I'll cast Company. I think when I execute again, we're going to get a Burmaz and Executioner. Always see Siege Rhinos in our 6. So I'll just sacrifice the Soulfire Grandmaster, I assume. Oh, he's going to Lightning Strike in response. That's good. Lifelink. Okay. So now I have to race this dragon. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to face down this Den Protector so we can get back to Executioner next turn. And I guess we'll get another Plains here. Attack for 4. Hopefully he doesn't have a creature this turn. Or doesn't kill this. There's definitely a race plan. So let's attack first. We'll turn this face up so it takes an extra point of damage. Get another Executioner. So he's not dead to this attack. He probably has a removal spell. And now we're finally get to do it. We're going to keep Executioner and sacrifice a Burmaz token. So I think we should be okay. Let's see what he's doing. Is he a stoke? Yeah, he's stoking something. Now he realizes that he can't race us. He's on the stoke a creature, so... Burmaz, okay. Alright, take your damage. Go to 4. Play this guy. Sacrifice Burmaz token. Say go. So it should be fine. I think our opponent had a reasonable draw from Mulligan to 5, like turn 3 Rattle Master and Thunder Break and a Stoke and a Lightning Strike. Definitely good. He definitely a good hand. Let's go to sideboarding. So we can bring in Clerics, but they just don't match up well against any of their cards. Hornet Nests are okay, but obviously he has Flyers. I assume he has Mantis Riders too. Something this deck's weak to. There's not much cards I can put in there against Flyers. I guess we can try Hornet's Nest. Executioner was fine. We'll put another one of those in. We'll just can sideboard out. I like sideboard out the 1-drops. They're just so low impact. We're on the draw though. Maybe Death Dealers because like we just don't have our mana. So we can cut a Dun Protector. Ramaz seems fine. Dodges most removal. I'm cutting like an Anafenza. Cut Wardens. And we'll try this out. Our opponent went up to 61. Let's see if they're happy with their 7 this time. Alright, this hand's fine. We can keep it. A little light on action, but we do have some relevant spells early. This is like if they go turn 3 Raw Master and we answer with a Hornet's Nest, we get some tokens. It's pretty good. We'll start with our Temple. Keep that on top. Say go. We're just going to play Forest and Death Dealer. Yeah, that's fine. Like, it's okay if he Lightning Strikes this. We're not going to have the time or the mana to keep it up. So yeah, I assume he's going to die. Yep. That's fine. I'd rather have that die than the Fleeceman Lion. So does he have... looks like he has Rattle Master here. So he tapped for blue, then he untapped. Just take 1. Now I can play Hornet's Nest. Okay, that's going to be really good. They have very few answers to this. So we're going to take some damage. We could just like block the Rattle Master. We'll see if he wants to do that. If not, obviously we're just going to block a token. And the next turn play another Hornet's Nest. Is he playing a dragon? It's really good for us. Ash Cloud Phoenix. Okay. So we definitely just got to block that. So if he attacks with Rabble, we'll just block Rabble, get our 4 tokens, be happy about it, and put another Hornet's Nest. He's down to 3 cards in hand. So he's thinking about it. Either way, it's not good for our opponent. This way we only get 1 token, but like the nest is still in play. So he's thinking. Either way, our opponent is not in a good spot. After some thought, our opponent decided to attack the Rattle Master, and we'll just take our 4 tokens and be happy. And now we can play another Hornet's Nest. We can even get it back eventually if you feel like that's necessary. We'll say go. It's kind of funny, like the flavor of this, like a goblin like comes up and sees a nest, and, like pokes it, and a wasp pops out, and he freaks out, and runs away. So Shivan Reef, 5 mana. So now we have really good defense. I'm not even worried about like this flipping up. We can just trade off from most of his board and get some more tokens. We could like even maybe let the Rattle Master live. That's like too much damage. If he doesn't attack with it, it would be great, so then we could just get more tokens. Well, he has 3 cards in his hand. So he's thinking again. So he obviously doesn't have a good answer to this. I can't imagine what he would have. Even if he brought in like anger or something crazy like that, that's obviously not good. Even in the hostilities, I can't see. He could have it, but like that's just really good for us too. So just could drop some fleece main lines next turn. He's definitely thinking. Right. Well, he's going to attacks. He might like stoke, not so he doesn't have to make tokens. It's not unreasonable. All right, he's going everyone. So we're gonna block here, block here, block here. And we'll take 2. He's with 3 tokens. He could like shock our token or like wild slash it after blocks, so his guy survives. I don't think that's like really a winning play. So there's no Rattle Master in play. Like he can't even play Rattle Master anymore. Those are just gonna be dead draws. Okay, so that goes face down. We get a token. We took 2. What is this? 5 mana? Sarkin. Okay. It's not bad. I mean, could have done that first and attacked, because the bees don't kill it. Ooh, company's good to put on top. So now we kind of gotta kill him. I'll send in a B. Do I want to go at Sarkin? I think I can go at Sarkin. Just want one B. Try to keep it in check. Next turn we're gonna play company, and we should have a good turn. Like being a Sarkin ultimate's pretty hard. Just having them draw 3 cards a turn is just backbreaking against like basically just a burn deck. We do need to try to kill him. Goblin tokens really can't attack, so they can't kill the nests. Oh, he's shooting down the nest? What is going on? Does he have end hostilities? Indestructible? Oh no. He had anger. Ugh. That's crazy. It's pretty good from our opponent. Wish I should have attacked that for 2. I want a company now, I think, in case we hit an executioner. He has no cards in hand. No, just a death dealer. That kind of sucks. Wow, that was crazy. So we can turn this face up. We go to 2. We can kill Sarkin. We need to draw Siege Rhino, stay alive. That's pretty good. So he did have anger. That's good. Something to keep in mind. And put a card on top. We could hit him for 6. That's game. Wow, that's pretty good. Let's begin sideboarding. So he has Anger of the Gods. So how do we want to do it just accordingly? So I think we want Brimaz and Offenza. We cut the Elvish Mystics. We're on the play though. I think I still want the Elvish Mystics. Alright. I can't have too many, but Anger was definitely really good there. The Valorous stance and the Sarkin. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we like to play first. Alright, this hand has no early plays, but we don't get totally blown out by Anger of the Gods, and we have a turn 4 company. There's a Siege Rhino. Haven't played those much yet. So 2 pain lands from our opponent. Seeker. Alright, I'm just going to play this Deathness Raptor. Actually, I think I'm just gonna execute. Get this off the board. If he has Realm Master, it's bad for us. But this is obviously worst after Realm Master. And if he has like a Lightning Strike to kill our Raptor into another play, it's really bad. So we played a Seeker with a tap land. Put a card on bottom. I'm just gonna leave up Company. I know we just drew it, but if we hit like a Hornet's Nest, we're in really good shape. And this plays better around Valor's stance. So we get to attack, and we'll play Company. And then we can just like start jamming Seed Rhinos next turn, or the Hornet's Nest. Ooh. I think we want Burmaz and Executioner. That was pretty good. 5 hits. So if he has a Valor stance, obviously he can just kill our Burmaz. But then he's not killing a Siege Rhino. That's pretty good collected company. Like I said, we're just trying to turn it into like a more effective spell. And that definitely helps. When it can like your company can hit a creature and a removal spell, it's pretty sweet. Let's see if he has, it's like his Valor stance here. Or just another creature. Okay, Soulfire Grandmaster. Okay. We're just gonna untap attack and then play Siege Rhino. He didn't leave up like Disdainful Stroke mana. So we can block the token, just net take 1. That's fine. Here comes the Rhinos. Oops. Like this. And we're going to do our best to play around like Anger of the Gods by not blocking. Say go. Morph? What morph does he have? What's our third Executioner? I think we're just going to do that first. That way we can attack. Makes our attacks better because he doesn't get chump block the token and gain life. I wonder what this could be like. If it was Ashcloud Phoenix, why wouldn't you just play it? It seems bizarre. Maybe it's like a Hidden Dragon Slayer. It's definitely a potential. Either way, we're in really good shape. Our opponent really isn't really doing anything, and we're just on all gas. Whatever it is making our opponent think. This is bad if he has like a Wild Slash. He can slash our Executioner. But it's almost like the Wild Slash isn't generally good against our deck, so he might have not left them in. And they usually don't have that many to begin with. Well, he kept them morph whatever it was. So I assume it's a Hidden Dragon Slayer. So he blocks the token, takes 7, goes to 6. So go. So I think it's 3 mana turn face up. So that'd be his turn to kill the Siege Rhino. So I think we're in good shape. Like Siege Rhino is just a great card. Yep, Hidden Dragon Slayer. Okay. No, we're not going to block. So it goes up to 9. Attack for 4. Yeah. Looks like, I guess he had Wild Slash, or he just drew it. play Siege Rhino, put him to 1. Say go. This having lifelink is definitely relevant, but I think this should be game over. He can't, at least he can't tap his lands before attacking. And there's another pain land, okay. And we're just going to take it again. Not play into anger. We could jump block with like a token. I'm not going to do that. So just to kill the Rhino and the Brahmas to survive this turn. Even after that, like we're not dead, we can just play Hornet's Nest, say go, like attack for 2. Put him at 2, then he can't attack into the Hornet's Nest. This card's pretty sweet. Doesn't see that much play, not much hype as compared to like Den Protector, but it's definitely very powerful. Opponent is thinking. He also like is scared like if I have a 3rd Siege Rhino, which is definitely possible. If he taps these lands, he's just dead. But I can't imagine him winning without doing that. Let's see what he decides upon. Alright, our opponent is playing something. Soulfire Grandmaster, okay. Okay. And he has a Lightning Strike. So go to 2 to 5. Okay, this is not a bad line. Strike the Rhino and then slash the Rhino. Okay. Um, hmm. So you attack with everything. He blocks a token. And goes up to 9, takes 5, goes to 4. We'll play Den Protector. Alright, that sounds fine. He'll probably block the Elvish Mystic. Oh, he's blocking the token. I think we do block this turn. At least with something. Probably block with, we'll block with these two. At least with the Den Protector. So we don't lose a Brahmas to anger. Yep, we'll block here. So he goes up to 7. We get back our Siege Rhino. At least this is gone. So he's able to stabilize. Those double burn spells definitely it's keeping him alive for a couple more turns. Ooh, Anger's actually really good. Oh my gosh, he's gonna gain 12 life off of it. I assume that's what he's casting. So that's definitely what he's been playing towards. If he has another removal spell for Brahmas, he's gonna have like tons of time. Well, he's casting Jeskai. He's tapping Jeskai mana right now, so that's not for Anger. Maybe just mistapped. So if he has Anger, he should kill the Brahmas or deal like the Lightning Strike towards Brahmas first. This is gonna buy him a ton of time. Or just an Ash Cloud Phoenix. Okay. Don't want to even attack at all. Attack here, he blocks and gets his Phoenix back. I'm not going to attack. Black, colorless, white, green. Puts our opponent to 3, then I'll just play Fleeceman Lion. This is a must answer too. Say go. He plays his 4th Battlefield Forge, a bunch of different ones. Nothing wrong with that. Whatever works, works. So this turn we're at like way better attacks. We get to hopefully monsters this Fleeceman Lion if he doesn't take care of it right away. If he angers, he's gonna gain more life than last turn, but it does kill both his creatures now. Let's see what our opponent decides on. He's definitely thinking about it. Either he's double queuing or he's just really in the tank about these decisions. Which is fair. Like, he's really far behind, obviously. At this point, a Siege Rhino kills him. And we'll take it. Okay, so yeah, so we gain a bunch of life, but I have still 2 huge creatures in play. Mantis Rider. Okay. So we're definitely winning the race. He took 3 damage to do that. Player blocks a token, takes 7. We're just gonna cast our guy. And he drew a land. Okay, so I think we're very close to locking this one up. We drawn 3 Hornet's Nests. So if he blocks the token again, he's going to take 10. Goes to 3. Oh, he's trading with the Death Mist. Okay. Play a Hornet's Nest, just in case anything happens. He has another, like, Wrath effect. Or, like, Anger the Gods and Burn Spell. We'll at least get tokens. End hostilities? Oh, no way. Alright, well, that was a perfect top deck. Well, we drew something at least. And if he doesn't have an answer for this immediately, we get to monstrous it. I'm pretty sure he can't win from there. He's got something. Okay. So it was good for us for him that he draw that instead of like an actual burn spell. So if he takes this, he goes to 1. And he did. So now he has to like just draw a stream of chump blockers. Or he's just gonna lose. Also, this Death Dealer we just drew is gonna put the nail in the coffin. So he was attacking us, so he drew something. So we're at 10. Oh, he just conceded. Whew! That's pretty close. Our opponent drew very well and played pretty well to survive, but we were able to get there. This temple, next turn we're drawn Temple, put the Heath on the bottom, drawn Company, and the Company would have seen just these 2. Alright, well, we're 2-0, and we're off to a great start. Welcome to round 3. We get to go first. We won the dice roll. Yes. Sands a mulligan. That's only 1 land. And yeah, if it was like maybe like a Lemlar Waste, Elvish Mystic, I would keep it. But we're gonna mulligan. Alright, this hand's a lot better. 2 lands, Elvish Mystic, we can play in turn 1. Our opponent also mulligan, so we'll keep this. Too bad this isn't like a Landlord Waste, because then we can play a Death Dealer turn 2. I'm doing this just in case we draw an untapped land. This is better. If we don't, it was better to play the Citadel turn 1. I think this will turn out just fine. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Temple of Enlightenment, put a card on top, so maybe Dragons. Alright, so we drew a Executioner. Yeah, it's like Esper Dragons. We should have a good matchup. He doesn't have double blue. Guess we'll attack right now. I'm not afraid of like a Solemn Scorn. You could Bob Lights. Oh, you can't even Bob Light. You can't really do anything. So attack for 1. I guess we'll play Fleeceman Lion because it hits harder than the Death Dealer. And the Death Dealer will be better later when we have a lot of mana up. So here's an Urborg and then a Bob Light. Okay. We drew a land. Didn't need it. Didn't need that elf. I'll put this on the bottom. I really want to hit our 4th land. So he still doesn't have double blue. So we'll just do this. Play our Death Dealer and say go. Another Bob Light or something. Foul Tongue. Hero's Downfall. Okay. And a land. Alright. Weird. I usually don't see him play Tranquil Cove. So maybe he has more white. Attack for 3. Play Death Mist. Death Projector is fine. It'll be good later when we have more lands. Obviously, we're only playing 23, so we're a little land light compared to other decks, or other Abzan mid-range decks or aggro. Vault. Okay. So maybe he's just control, or sometimes dragons will play like 1 or 2 of those now. Oh my gosh. So if we company now, and he doesn't have the 5th land, I think I can't do it. I'm saying if he has the 5th land and we company, it's so bad. That's a really good play though. But if he doesn't have the 5th land, he's just dead. He has to have like 2 removal spells. Well, I guess 1 removal spell will keep him alive. So he must have it. I don't know why you wouldn't thought he's there. Like why you wouldn't just blow the vault. Alright, yeah, so there's the 5th land. Alright, we drew Death Dealer, which is good. Suits a company, he's gonna blow the vault. Hopefully we can ride this Death Dealer to victory. Make sure not to like get in a spot where we have to use our fetch land and not have 2 mana up and he just kills in response. So that's why I'm tapping it there. Alright, well we had Foul Tongue, no dragons. It's unfortunate. Ashiok? He's tapping mana now. Ashiok, okay. Just really hoping to draw an untapped land. Got a Siege Rhino, ugh. That's really good for him. I think I'll just play Death Dealer. It's because he hit the Siege Rhino, it's gonna be really, like, he's gonna put that into play, and now we're really far behind. We can just draw a land and play our Executioner to kill it. That was a really good hit. Because he's only on 1 spell. So we're just gonna play Executioner. Hopefully it's like Silumgar Scorn or something bad. It's like a removal spell. Okay, well, we're parity except for he gets the first draw, and he has an Ashiok. He has my Ashiok in play. Because we're so creature dense, it's actually, I'll hit more. We have some like 32 creatures in the deck. 33 creatures. Okay, Thoughtseize. That's fine. I still have 2 cards. Like, I had 2 creatures. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's kind of crappy stuff he hit. I'm gonna play Brahmaz here. So I think it's better. Like, if you can't kill it this turn, it's better than just having the Anafenza. So I'll assume we'll put something into play. If he does, we get kill Ashiok. If he doesn't, then we're in great shape. Hopefully he didn't draw anything like hopefully he didn't draw a dragon. Alright, so he's putting something into play. Fleeceman line, okay. So just drew a land. So we get kill Ashiok. That was a good draw. Attack Ashiok. Could ignore it, but I just want to get rid of it. There's a chance that he would just like he probably chump block the Brahmaz. Well, we kill that. Player Siege Rhino. Actually, I think it's better to play Anafenza. Well, this plays around on him drawing a Silumgar Scorn, because we don't have the 1 to pay for it. So he's at 3. Alright, woo! They got pretty scary towards the end, because of the Ashiok. Oh, but we're drawing more Siege Rhinos, obviously. So sideboarding, we're going to want the 4 Brain Maggots. Reclamation Sage is okay. He's playing Vault. That's crazy. I'd like to have a Sage or 2 and cut like Wardens. Brahmazes aren't that great. They're fine, but nothing special. And cut some Elvish Mystics because they get caught up in like the mass removal. I could put in the 4th Executioner, but like it's really good when they have a dragon. But besides that, just mediocre. We'll see how this goes. We can keep this. We have turn 2 Brain Maggot, and we have double Company. Company's all here. Our opponent did mulligan once. Has a tap land. Let's play our caves. I don't want to fetch yet, just to slightly improve our probability of drawing a land. Another tap land. We're gonna play our brain. Oh no. We're gonna play our Brain Maggot first. See what our opponent has. Alright, so he can cast Bile Blight, and he has Vault. Doesn't have like a 3rd or 4th land. So we're not gonna take the Temple. If we don't take Bile Blight, he can just kill our Brain Maggot and take what else. Kind of wanna, I'll take the Bile Blight. Because he's short on lands. He doesn't have an untapped land next turn. And we could have hit like a Reclamation Sage for the Vault. And the Crux is obviously good, but the Bile Blight, like, if we don't take the Bile Blight, it just kills the Brain Maggot. So it's like it's like we took the Bile Blight anyways. So we're gonna take that. So eventually he'll get it back, but say go. So we're in okay shape. Like, the double Company and Den Protector are going to go a long way in this match. And next turn we'll just play Fleeceman Lion. Here's the Temple. So I assume he's going to scry lands to the top, so we can figure out he did put a card on top. And we've unfortunately drawn both, like 2 of our 3 executioners. Let's attack for 1. Say go. Alright, there's Urborg. Come on, let's just rip that Sage off the top. Nope. Alright, so we'll attack for 4. So I might not even have the 5th land, but there's no reason to play into it. So there's a 5th land. So his hands dissolve Crux and a mystery card. Attack. See if he blows the vault here. Alright. We have 2 Anafenzas, so I'll just hold it. There's no reason to do this. Alright, so now he has the Bile Blight back. Anafenza doesn't get killed by that, fortunately. So we're in okay shape. We just need to draw lands and start like playing these companies. If he just slams a dragon here, it's really good for us. We just kill it. Well, he's doing something. Yep, there's Ozer's Tie. Okay. Play our Urborg. I'm going to kill it. So in his hands, Dissolve, Crux, and Bile Blight. We could, like, Company and then let him hit us once, but I just don't want to do that. There's no reason to. So his only answer to Anafenza is countering it or Cruxing. So I'm just going to jam that first. And if he counters it, the next turn we can play Collective Company. Yeah, I don't think he knows he doesn't want to waste his dissolve on just a creature, but it's gonna be unless he Crux's next turn. It's gonna hit him for at least 4. Alright, so he is dissolving. Put a card on the bottom, okay. No play. I think we just pass. And we give him his upkeep while Collective Company. We could do his draw step and try to get tricky, but I'd rather play around another draw and counter spell. He could Crux us here. Not if we take it though. At least we get 2 for 1. And like these creatures are like we get Deathless Raptor, which we can get back, so that's great. He's gonna Bile Blight in response. Let's look and see his hand. So it's Foul Tongue Crux. Okay, so he's not Cruxing. There's our second green source, so we can play start playing Death Dealers, and also this Deathless Raptor. He didn't Foul Tongue, okay. He drew an island, so we're in great shape. He hasn't really drawn that much draw, and we just like matched his removal toe for toe. So we're gonna collect a company here. He does have Crux, but the other removal is Foul Tongue, and I can only kill 1 more guys. Wait, there's 1 unknown still. Let's get you just get double Brain Maggot and see how that works out. Deathless Raptor's obviously fine there too. Choose you, opponent. So he's fetching. Oh, he's digging? Okay, so he drew a dig there. Surprised he should have digged in response to the company just so we can counter it. We probably figured, oh, I don't care, just I have Crux, like it doesn't even matter to me. If he has Bob Light here, it's pretty bad, but they usually don't have that many. We've already seen, well, we've seen one, so he could have another one definitely. They usually have like 2 or 3 now, because there's just a lot of removal spells, and they've cut a lot for Foul Tongues. Alright, we'll lose this Deathness Raptor, that's fine. Crux. Dig Tasker. We'll leave the Tasker, we have the Executioner for it. We'll take the Crux. And with this one, we'll take the Dig. So all he has is Tasker right now. So what we want to do, I think we want to face down this Den Protector, and we'll attack for 2. And like if he can't really play Tasker and activate it, he only has 2 cards in his graveyard. He's 1 mana short. Let's see, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he has exactly enough. But the fact is, he won't be able to play anything because we're gonna get back whatever, it doesn't even matter, and attack him for exactly 8. He has to have drawn like a removal spell this turn. I think I'm just gonna get back a company in case something goes wrong. I guess I should have got back the Executioner just in case he has a counter spell for it. But like I just like having company, it's so good. So let's cast this and see what happens. So if it's counter spell for this, oh nope, he just has nothing. Awesome, woo! So far the all creature sideboard plan is working, and we're 3-0 in our daily event. It's the 4th and final round of our daily event. We're gonna play first because we won the dice roll. This hand's a little slow. There's no 2 or 1 drops. But we do have an Anafenza, and maybe we can just play a Den Protector. I think we can keep this. And also we have our namesake Collected Company. Just play a Forest and say go. Depending on the matchup, we just might need to play Den Protector turn 2. It's not entirely unhappy about that. We do have 2 of them. Temple of Mystery. This may be Teamer. Alright, well we drew a tap land, so we're just going to do that. And we have our 4 lands, so just looking for spells now. Maybe a 5th land's not the worst, but I'm not going to scry that to the top. Our opponent disconnected, probably restarting Moto because it's lagging. I'll go ahead and wait for him. Alright, our opponent's back, and this is what's on top of our deck. It's okay. I'm actually going to bottom it. Like, I think I'd rather have the 5th land than the Death Dealer just because probably Teamer, and this won't do too much against them. And we don't have a time to curve into it, so we're just going to play Anafenza into Collected Company and then play Den Protector flip. Let's put that on the bottom. It'd be nice to have like in our opening hand or drawing it on turn 2. Landlord Waste. Okay, Sultai. Okay, some kind of Sultai deck. There's our 5th land. Comes and play tap, unfortunately. So maybe this game's gonna go longer and Death Dealer would have been fine, but I'm not unhappy pushing to the bottom. Play Anafenza. Say go. This could be like the 4-color Dragons deck, or 5-color Dragons deck. It's getting a lot more popular lately. Maybe some kind of whip deck. That's what you usually see out of Sultai. playing something. Okay, 4-color. Yeah, it's probably like the 4-color Rhino deck. Or, not Rhino, but 4-color, Ojutai deck. So we can't play anything. We can't attack into it. We have to say go. I'm not really afraid of counterspells. Maybe he's like Sultai with white. Just gonna accompany at some point. Probably when he attacks to see what's going on. It wouldn't be bad like playing death touch creatures in the deck. Just for the scenario. Oh, I forgot. Death Mist Raptor has Death Touch. Yeah, so I'll put Bermaz and Death Mist, I think. Like, man, it'd be really good to put Death Touch creatures in the deck. Oh yeah, there's already 4. So go ahead and block his Rhino here. I know we already have a Bermaz, but it's so nice just getting to play and you don't have to worry about casting it. And he has no plays. Anafenza Bermaz is kind of a nombo, because it has Vigilance, so it doesn't get the counter. We're going to put this Rhino on top. So, odds are just going to block the token. Or no blocks. And since he didn't play a removal spell, I'm going to just play Dun Protector now. If he wants to kill it, that's fine. Could have Crux here. 5th land, but obviously not the end of the world because we have another Dun Protector. Or he just has little or nothing. So it's like 4-color mid-range. What do we want? I think we still want the... So his Caryatids makes the Executioners worse, but I still think they're necessary. I want the 4th one. We'll cut a Bermaz. Put Executioner in there. Might have Coursers, so maybe we want Reclamation Sages. Cut like a last Bermaz, put a Reclamation Sage, and also... I always want to bring in Brain Maggots, but I think kind of like want everything else. Maybe we just cut Wardens and Elvish Mystics for Brain Maggots. This might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll try it out. And we're on the draw for game 2. This hand's okay. We have a Skyline, try to find a 2-drop. Our opponent mulligan 1, so we're going to keep. Mulligan to 5, okay. Kept their 5. We have been getting pretty lucky with our opponent's mulligans, and we haven't mulliganed that much, which is always nice. Put a card on bottom. Alright, so 2 Skylands. Ooh, we're going to put that on top. So, Caryatid. I guess we'll play our Caves and play the Maggot. Whoa, okay. Okay. So some kind of self-mill. This like makes me think Reality of the Ancestors. So we're definitely just gonna take the Gray Merchant and leave the 2 Elvish Mystics. So it makes the Executioner worse. Oh, he drew a Death Dealer, okay. So he doesn't have a 3rd land. Excuse me. He played Death Dealer. I could play an Anafenza. I could play top land and just had company next turn, but I would rather have a play. I'm gonna play Executioner. Kind of constrict his mana. Sacrifice my Executioner, see what he sacrifices. Okay, so he kept his Death Dealer. So he can play 1 Elvish Mystic next turn. Alright, we take 2. Yep. Since he played no land, I could actually attack this turn. Let's try see what's going on. Put that on the bottom. Get it back to the Gray Merchant, but he's like so far away from casting it. I'm fine. If he wants to trade, that's like great. Obviously not. So we're gonna take 2 to cast our Anafenza. Now we can't even attack into unless he has a black mana. Oh, there we go. And he can actually double activate now, so I can't even do that at all. Looks like he's thinking about activating it once. Okay. So now we get to attack both our guys because he's just leaving up mana to protect the Death Dealer. So we can play Rhino or Company. I think we're gonna hit Company. And like maybe attack him low and he doesn't block, or he doesn't leave enough blockers back, then we can just surprise him with the Rhino. Tap land. So he's an elf and a mystery card. Alright, so attacking the Mystic, we're in a Company now. We could Brain Maggot him, see what his other card is, but I kind of like just hitting him with Double Executioner. It's pretty good. Our opponent conceded. So our opponent got a little unlucky there, but we also had a great draw. Brain Maggot and Offenza, Collected Company. Alright, so turns out that you might be able to have some wins without the spells. Maybe you don't need Hero's Downfall or good sideboard cards. You just need a bunch of creatures and Collected Company. Alright, so that's the Abzan Collected Company deck with the 15 creature sideboard. Alright, thank you for watching.